This activity will include lectures in the form of a webinar, an online interview with teachers who are practicing their profession. The webinar focuses on community linkages, teachers' personal and professional attributes and development, and the importance of their involvement to research and extension activities. The 21st century skills of a teacher, which now he or she engages in, develop or possess, will be given emphasis.
At the end of this activity, the FS student must be able to achieve the following intended learning outcomes. Identify the social roles and functions of a teacher to promote harmonious relationship with learners, parents, schools, and the wider community. Understand and appreciate the importance of school-community partnership in the educative process. And recognize the importance of teachers assuming responsibility for personal growth and professional development for lifelong learning.
Observation Report. Attach on the specified area the interview result or data gathered from teacher or principal.
Personal attributes.
The personal attributes of Mom Miriam Bpediv are the following. Have faith in our Almighty God. Passion or love of work. Have patience. Resourceful. Understanding. Frugal or thrifty. Fair. Hard-working. Disciplined. Punctual. The personal attributes of Sir Ronan L. Mendoza are the following. Considerate and kind. All ears. Know his limits. And authentic.
Professional attributes.
The professional attributes of Mom Miriam Bpediv are the following. Passionate. Hardworking. Has initiative. The professional attributes of Sir Ronan L. Mendoza are the following. Considerate and kind. Know his limits. And has integrity.
Awards received.
After we conducted an interview with the DepEd school head and a teacher from PSU-LIS, here are the data that we have gathered regarding the awards and research conducted. Ma'am Miriam Bpediv, Principal 2 from Locab Norte National High School, presented some of her awards received from her years of service in the government. She was awarded as the Outstanding Teacher in School and Municipal category in 2014 and Outstanding Financial Manager Division level in year 2019.
Researches conducted.
She also presented the researches that she has conducted. Her action research was entitled Improving Waste Disposal Practices of First-Year High School Students of Daniel Maramba National High School. Next is her thesis, which is entitled Practice of Top-Performing Public Secondary Schools in the National Achievement Test in the School Division Office of Pangasinan. And lastly, her dissertation with the title of Most Preferred Leadership Practices and Personal Characteristics of School Heads. Sir Ronan L. Mendoza from PSU-LIS said that he is still working on his research since he is just newly hired teacher in the institution. He was awarded a certificate for actively participating in the launch of PSU LGU ICT Connect project.
Extension activities.
For extension activities, we have found out that Mrs. Idos has been already a part of many extension projects even before. And these are General Assembly, Brigada Pagbasa, Gulayan sa Paaralan, Assistance during the remote enrollment, tree planting, relief operation during the Typhoon Ondoy, and distribution of seeds and seedlings. In the other hand, we have found out that Mr. Mendoza contributed to the launch of the PSU LGU ICT Connect on some.
Give at least 5 social roles and functions of a teacher. Describe how they are done.
After hours of brainstorming ideas, our group came up to these 5 social roles. Number 1. Community leader. Teachers are one of the group of professionals that people in the community look up to and viewed as a role model. Teachers function as a leader in the community by spearheading different projects and programs for the betterment of the community. Number 2. Mediator of learning. Teachers nowadays are facilitators of learning, meaning their function already evolved from being the provider of knowledge to being the mediator that corrects students when they are wrong and gives supplements when needed. Teachers are no longer the one that discusses but the one that listens to students' discussion and provides additional insights for students to maximize learning. Number 3. Parent substitute. When students are in school, their teachers play the role of their parents to them. That's why we often hear that teachers are the second parents of the students, simply because they are the entrusted persons to take care of the students while their parents are not around. In other words, teachers are parents' partners when it comes to shaping and building a child. Number 4. Disciplinarian or controller of student behavior. At home, parents are responsible in disciplining their child, but in school, teachers are the one that helps students build a good character and behavior. And the last one, number 5, judge of achievement. One of the major roles of teachers is to monitor students' progress in class. They can determine whether the student is performing well or not. To make this possible, they use different criteria, rubrics, and standards.
Research and extension involvement.
Answer the following questions.
How did the teacher conduct his or her action research work?
Mrs. Edos said that when she conducted her action research, she considered the needs of the school at that time. She thinks of a topic that is timely, relevant, and can benefit the school. That is why she came up with the topic, Improving Waste Disposal Practices of First-Year High School Students of Daniel Maramba National High School. Because the problem of the school at that time is the excessive garbage scattered everywhere and the students are lacking in discipline and don't practice proper waste disposal. She also added that preparing financially is a part of her preparation before conducting the research. On the other hand, Mr. Mendoza has not conducted any action research yet, but he mentioned that he is already working on it. And just like Mrs. Edos, he also said that saving money for the conduct of the research is important.
Describe the extension project the teacher was involved.
All of the extension projects that they are involved in benefits not only the school but also every individual living in the community. For Mrs. Edos, most of the extension services that she have mentioned has something to do with the health and wellness of everyone in the community. The gulayan sa paaralan, tree planting and distribution of vegetable seeds and seedling to name a few. While for Mr. Mendoza, the extension service that he is involved in, which is the PSU LGU ICT Connect, is a project of PSU to provide learning space and resources for students through the strong partnership of the university to its stakeholders. Moreover, the said projects provides assistance to students, especially during this time of pandemic, where the mode of teaching and learning is virtual.
Analyze.
does school community engagement influence the educative process? Justify your answer.
Yes, because school and community plays a big role in the teaching and learning process. Learning does not only take place inside the school. We believe that collaboration between the school and community can reinforce values, culture, and learning opportunities that the school could provide for the learners. Some of us also said that having a partnership or connection between the community and the school can help students improve their communication and social skills. Lastly, having their classmates, families, teachers, and friends can help them boost their self-confidence, and this will serve as their motivation to attend in school regularly to learn and to achieve excellence.
How would you report achievement or results to the bigger community?
Our interviewees shared their insights regarding this. Mrs. Ido said that she is conducting General Assembly or announce issuance of report cards to report important matters in the community, such as the achievements of school and of the students. During the meeting, they also tackled the different concerns of the school, as well as the school's financial budget. While Mr. Mendoza believes that the use of social media is the most effective way in broadcasting to a bigger community, especially nowadays that technology is becoming more advanced. He also added that this is the fastest and convenient way because it can spread information in a second within the community without having to meet everyone personally.
How do personal and professional skills of a teacher help in preparing his or her tasks or functions?
We believe that the attitude and behavior of a teacher has a big impact on the way he or she works. Teacher skills are their weapon in order to work efficiently and effectively. Take, for instance, having self-discipline and having courage to fully accept the challenges which are mentioned by one of our interviewees, or some skills that a teacher must develop in order to perform his or her task or functions easily. A teacher who is techy will most likely to work faster and perform his or her job easier on tasks that are related to technology compared to a teacher that is unskilled in that field. Therefore, we can say that skills play an important role in the life of every professional.
Reflect.
As a future teacher, how would you establish good school community collaboration? How can you work well in the community?
We have different answers to this question. Some of us said that they will build interpersonal relationship first with the people in the community, while some said that to establish a good school community collaboration, they should be a good leader and role model. As future teachers, in order to collaborate effectively with the community, we must make our goals clear to them so that they will be aware of it. We should communicate to them effectively. We all agree that we can work well in the community if we have a good and healthy relationship with them and if we respect individual differences. Many of us also said that they can work well by being optimistic. As future teachers, we must learn to see the brighter side of every situation.
Do you have any advice about how to invite stakeholders to engage in school community projects or activities?
According to Article 3 of the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers or the Teacher and the Community, in Section 5, Every teacher shall help the school keep the people in the community informed about the school's works and accomplishments as well as its needs and problems. We all base our advices in this specific article. We highlighted and gave emphasis to the importance of keeping each and everyone in the community updated on what is happening inside the school. It is a way to let them know the results or outcomes of their efforts, for they have the right to know where did their efforts and sacrifices to the school go. If this would be done, consequently, we believe that stakeholders will be more motivated to contribute and engage in school community projects and programs.
In the future, how will you enhance your personal and professional development?
To enhance personal development, we should set specific goals that we want to achieve. Eliminating fear and building self-confidence are some of the skills that we believe will surely help us to grow. As future educators, we should focus on making our communication and listening skills better because these are very important on our chosen field. On the other hand, when it comes to professional development, we must keep attending seminars, webinars, or trainings to gain new knowledge and adopt more teaching strategies that can be applied in teaching. Moreover, teachers should keep on learning to broaden their knowledge and enhance skills. As they say, learning is a lifelong process.
So, kung wala na po silang questions, we would like to thank you din po ma'am for sa pagpapa-unlock po ng aming pong invitation. Alam po namin na medyo busy po talaga kayo ngayon pero ayun po, pumayag po kayo na magpa-interview sa amin kaya maraming salamat po. It is indeed, this interview session is indeed very informative and it brings enlightenment to us po as future educators. Ang main takeaway ko po for this session is that we should choose self-fulfillment po rather than the recognition kasi yun po yung mas makakapagpasaya.
Drop with it, lean with it, rock with it, snap with it. All my ladies, pop your backs with it.